I have now got in a Discord server. Join it. Please. Join it. It is good. Join it! Okay, so yeah. As you can see, this year I just got, I've just gotten a little bit of Monopolies. Almost the size of me. Joe, let's get to it. Okay, first up, as always, Monopoly Junior. This year there isn't really that much for me to say about this one. This is like the second year I've reviewed this one. Don't know much more to say about it, besides I haven't played this game in, years, since like 2015 when I think this came out. Okay, so here's the board, and as always, Space Dust board. So, burger joint, pizza house, sweet shop, ice cream parlor, museum, library, skate park, swimming pool, video game arcade, cinema, toy shop, pet shop, bowling alley, the zoo, Park Lane, and Mayfair. So the pieces: the dog, the cat, the car, and the boat. I promise, guys. I'll start saying more about these Monopolies soon. What the hell do you want me to say about Junior? I'm sorry. So next up is Monopoly Junior Rolleecoaster. So this one was the one I got for $5 at the Lifeline shop. So obviously, never buy pre-owned Monopolies. That is what my go-to is. This one, they forgot to include the instructions, and I have not played this one because I don't have any idea what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to play this one. By the way, I also can't play this one ages 5 to 8. I'm 14 at this point in time, so I can't play this one. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so the board is balloon stand, candy floss, puppet show, a magic show, the yellow line railway, merry-go-round, paddle boats, green line railway, water shoot, mini golf, video arcade, haunted house, blue line railway, helicopter ride, pony ride, Dodge Gems, Big Wheel, Red Line Railway, Loop the Loop, and Roller Coaster. Something else that's kind of strange about this version is that, what the hell do you mean? It goes from candy floss, $1 to freaking $5 for a roller coaster. Like, what? I'm sorry. And also, this board is just really, really weird. It's like, if anything, it's like a Pac-Man or book thing. It's not very traditional. No, it was the 90s. I don't really care. So, I don't know if these are the pieces or not, but it doesn't have instructions. So the pieces, the tokens are blue car, red car, green car, and you guessed it, yellow car. Okay, so next up is Monopoly Super Mario Celebration, which they released for Mario's 35th anniversary, which is crazy. It was that long ago that we're at the point where people don't even know what this one is, how it was released for its 35th anniversary, which is just crazy. So this one is different to the other Mario Monopolies. Like, there's like the Mario U, which displaces from Mario U, and Mario Kart, which it displaces from Mario Kart 8. This one is places from each individual game, or most of them. And it includes this thing where you like press it. It makes a sound effect. So here is the board, as you can see. World 1-1, World 1-2, Yoshi's Island, Forest of Illusion, Lethal Lava Land, Bowser Jr. Which is funny, he's the utility. If we adopted child, I guess. Nice. Rainbow Ride, Delfino Plaza, Sirena Beach, Comet Observatory, Bowser's Galaxy Reactor, Frosty Glacier, Magic Cooper, Orange Clouds, Super Bell Hill, Double Cherry Pass, New Donk City, and Bowser's Kingdom. Okay, so in this edition, the pieces are Mushroom, Star, Yoshi Egg, Koopa Troopa Shell, Fire Flower, and Tanuki Leaf. So something I think is really strange about this game is that it's a celebration of every Mario game. They skipped from the first Mario Bros to Mario World. Couldn't you I don't know, skip Sunshine? Half of the Mario fan base doesn't even like Sunshine. At the very least, add Mario 3, my guys. Please, 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 please. In this game, instead of the two monies are coins and $5 coins, and instead of houses and hotels, it's Toad houses and Peach's castles, which honestly have really nice designs. All of these things. So yeah, that's just bonus. Next up is Monopoly Pac-Man, and I forgot to tell you guys, but I really, besides the new ones I got this year, I really haven't played much Monopoly this year, for some reason. But this one includes a arcade machine, which is really cool because when you're playing this game, so this version of Pac-Man is honestly really, really cool because, see, so say I rolled a dice, right? I got, oh, that's the bad one, actually. So I rolled a dice, I get a, that's good. I got a 3 and a 1, so I move my Pac-Man, say in blue, 1, 2, 3, then I move the ghost 1 space. So if the ghost is that one and Pac-Man is the yellow one, so if the ghost, say I did get a 3, he'd land on Pac-Man, and then Pac-Man would have to use 20 points. And the arcade machine, so each player, to play with their Pac-Man, they get a token. So they put their token into the arcade. I think it's really... Stop now. Sorry, I'm sorry, it's been so long since I played this one. You move down. So say I want to buy level 1. Right, hang on, let me change focus. So I want to buy level 1. Sorry for the camera, but I want to buy level 1. So I move my thing over to level 1. Then I press. And I think I bought level 1. I'm not sure, but I haven't played it in over a year. But overall, this version of Monopoly is amazing. 100% recommend it. I'm not gonna go over the entirety of the game since I don't have all day. I don't want this video to be 5 hours long. I'm not gonna explain the whole thing of every single game, how every single space works. But pieces, they are all just different colored Pac-Man, which I 100% get because all you see tokens all having to be different colors. And I'm not even gonna go over the board since it's just level 1 through to level 16, which you may think, oh my god, that's so lazy. If you actually play the game, it's amazing. This one is definitely, so far, I think, probably at the top of my ranking. Yeah, at the top of my ranking so far. But it's just an amazing version. I'd 100% recommend this one. You should definitely buy it. So next up is Monopoly Cheaters Edition, which I think it was this year I got it. I think it was this year. This one a friend got for me. I played it about 5 times in the winter, but I don't really remember how this game works. So the game, it comes with these glasses. So when you go to jail, you have to wear these glasses, and I'm not sure why. All the pieces come in this cool little flap, and I'm pretty sure. So for this one, the pieces, which I hate by the way, they're not made out of metal like the West. They're made out of just really, really cheap plastic. This stuff, this really cheap feel to them. But the pieces, the classic edition, but they're all zesty. They're all zesty. So here's the dog taking a shit. I don't know. The cat. cat. I have no idea these pieces are. I'm sorry. I'm just guessing. Does the cat? I think the cat got fat. The penguin. Okay, this one looks really cool. That's like a suitcase. The dinosaur, which I think is holding a ball. The camera's not going to come into focus if that one, for whatever reason. I'll hold it up there. Here is the car. That has nothing zesty to it. And it's just that. It's just a little bit poking out the side for like no reason whatsoever. So the board is just the classic edition. Just every space in the normal edition. I think I don't know why, but for like I don't own the original Monopoly for whatever reason. So I'll just go with these spaces: Old Kent Road, Whitechapel Road, the Freeway. Wait, the Angel, Islington, Euston Road, Pentonville Road, Pall Whitehall, Northumberland Avenue, Bow Street, Marlborough Street, Vine Street, Strand, Fleet Street, Trafalgar Square, Leicester Square, Coventry Street, Piccadilly, Regent Street, Oxford Street, Bond Street, Park Lane, and Mayfair. Once again, I'm sorry if I mispronounced any of those. I'm not British. I'm not smart. So once again, I don't remember how this game was played, but I remember at the time of playing this one I really liked, but don't remember how to play at all. I'm sorry. But yeah, this one is really good. I recommended it. Actually, I don't know. I think I remember playing it. It was pretty good. I'm sorry. I have nothing to say. It was pretty good edition. Next up is the Red Center version, but for whatever reason, I put it at the top of the ranking at the end last year. For some reason, like for starters, I really liked the top of this box art featuring all the places on Red Center. Look how bad this board is. Like, unlike the other travel editions, which you can see there, this is just like the most basic and bad board. Like, why the hell should I care about like KFC Alice Springs? Come on, this board is like nothing but promotion. Let me go over the places. So, Todd Alice Springs for Old Kent Road. I can see that. Desert Rosen, AAT Kings, Yippawenny Shopping Centre, Big Four McDonald Range, and Alistronics. Like, just this whole game is just promoting businesses, and this one was more expensive than the West, coming in at $80. So, Pindon Camel Tracks, Alice Springs Information Centre, Quest Alice Springs Reptile Centre, The Gan, Stanley Chasm, Battery Hill, Devil's Marbles Hotel, KFC, Alice Springs School of the Air, Hermansburg, Emion Experience, Kings Canyon. I like how these ones make sense. Besides, Cuba PD I didn't even think Cuba PD's in the Red Center, so it doesn't even make sense. But Uluru and Kings Canyon Resort definitely do make sense. There's like three stuff in this that makes sense. Then, Rotary, Henley on Todd Regatta, Doubletree by Hilton, Gem Cave Jewelry, Alice Springs Airport, longitude 131 degrees, and I can't believe this. Curtin Springs is the Mayfair for no other reason other than go to Curtin Springs. It's a good place. Like, it's just promoting their business because they made it. Curtin Springs isn't even that good of a place. Curtin Springs is like a terrible place. Don't camp there. I'm sorry. But I can't believe I put this at the top of my ranking last year. I'm just stupid last year. So this one, if there's any positives I could give to this one, the tokens are just great. Because like most of the travel edition places, it's just places, they all just have the default dog, cat, those guys. So this is the four-wheel drive, the AAT Kings bus, camel, a gem cave jewelry bag, a hat, a bike. Mount Connor. I can't believe it. Imagine playing as Mount Connor is dicking around, playing Monopoly, and you're playing as a freaking mountain. Which, mind you, the bike is bigger than the mountain. I mean, you know the stupid. I'm getting invested in Monopoly lore. Then the Luck Wallaby, I think. So, overall, this Monopoly. If you go to the Red Centre, which I doubt any of you know what the Red Centre is. I visited the Red Centre and I bought it at the Information Centre. But if you go to the Red Centre, buy this one. But if you don't go to the Red Centre, just don't buy it off this one. I don't even know if you can buy this one online. But this one is a relatively good version. The tokens are just save it, but like that much. Up is Monopoly Australia, which besides Monopoly Junior, that one, the colourful one. This was my second Monopoly game I ever got. This was specifically the one that got me into Monopoly back in 2017. A friend gave it to me. And this one, the places. Sadly, Darwin and Alice Springs are sadly Old Kent Road and whatever the other bad one was, the most cheapest one was. Darwin and Alice Springs are amazing places. It's so sad that they're so low. And Stanley, Frequent National Park in Hobart, Margent River, Broome, Esperance, Phillip Island, Melbourne, Great Ocean Road, Canberra, Australian Royal, Christicon, Port Lincoln, Kangaroo Island, Barossa Valley, Tropical North Queensland, Gold Coast, Whitsundays, Orange End, Sydney Harbour. What I find is weird about this game, obviously, Sydney Harbour, of course, that's the Mayfair, but why is Orange Park Lane, like come on, they didn't even include Brisbane, like the most popular city of whole of Queensland. That's so strange, yet they included the Gold Coast, and that's silly, in my opinion. Okay, so the pieces for this one, you can't really see it, but these pieces are in terrible condition. Since, keep in mind, I got the game back when I was a dumbass 7-year-old back in 2017. But the tokens are Surfer Guy, Kangaroo, Pie, Barbecue, Cricket Bat, and Kookaburra. I think that's Kookaburra. So overall, this game is pretty good. I'm not sure if you can buy it anymore, but I'd recommend it. So next up is Brisbane, which I have not played since the last time I made one of these Monopoly videos. But I remember Brisbane, I put it pretty low because I thought it was really lazy. Because all of the tokens, I think all the tokens are just the normal ones on the normal Monopoly. But places in this one, it is Mount Coot-tha Lookout, Fortitude Valley, River Life, City Hall, the Ekka, the Brisbane Markets, Queen Street Mall, Eagle Street Pier, Eagle Farm Racecourse, the Gabba, Suncorp Stadium, Queensland Performing Arts Centre, Queensland Museum, Quagmire, Portside Wharf, Manly Harbour Village, Brisbane Water, Breakfast Creek, Tangalooma Island Resort, Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary, the University of Queensland, Storybridge, South Bank. Which, yeah, I get South Bank being the Mayfair. That is probably the best part of Brisbane. South Bank is an amazing place. If you're visiting Brisbane, definitely go there. And I forgot to mention these things: the Brisbane trains, the Brisbane buses, the Brisbane ferries, which is so weird. Like Brisbane, I don't think Brisbane has ferries. I think it has City Cats instead. It's kind of weird how it said Brisbane ferries. And the Brisbane airport. This one, the pieces are, yes, all just the normal one from normal Monopoly, which I would have rather they included ones from not normal ones, but once again, it's Brisbane. Like, what do you want them to do, really? Like, what do you want the tokens to be look like? So, the dog, the cat, the car, the hat, the shoe, the boat, the wheelbarrow, and the condom. Next up is Gold Coast Edition, which is identical to the Brisbane edition. It's quite literally just the exact same thing, besides the chance cards, the community chests, and the board is different. I am not joking. So for the board, the places are Tambourine Mountain, Springbrook National Park, the airport, Surfers Paradise Beachfront Markets, Bleach Festival, Miami Marquetta, Hotel Home of the Arts, Sea Bus Super Stadium, Metricon Stadium, Tram, Dream World, Wet n Wild, Movie World, which honestly they should probably have been the blue spaces up there. I would say these are the best places in the Gold Coast, no contest. Cavill Avenue, Pacific Fair, The Star, Boss, Main Beach, South Stradbroke Island, Sanctuary Cove, Columbian Wildlife Sanctuary, Bond University, QT Gold Coast, Taxi, Sky Point Observation Deck, and the Gold Coast Lifeguards, which is, as much as I respect lifeguards, but the Gold Coast Lifeguards is not even a place. Like, it's not even a place. Like, just make it like, I don't know. Come on, it's not even a place. So weird. But I'm just yapping. So once again, all these pieces are identical to Brisbane, identical to the normal version with the pieces. This time, the only difference is that these are dustier since I got this one. Or once again, when I was in 2018, when I was 7 years old, I got this one. So of course it's in really bad condition. You can't really see, but he's real dusty. The pieces are the dog, the cat, the car, the boat, the hat, the wheelbarrow, the shoe, and the condom. Next up, the last of the travel places was Bundaberg, and I don't really remember much of Bundaberg. Besides, I think I like this one. I think I put it pretty high last year. Don't remember if the pieces were any different than the normal ones. But once again, it's crazy this one exists. This is crazy. Like, so strange how they have a Bundaberg Monopoly, but not a Darwin one. For the spaces on this one, Burnett Railway Bridge, Kennedy Bridge, Bundaberg Scooter, Bundaberg Regional Art Gallery, Fairy Medhouse Sugar History Museum, Bert Hinkler Monument, Bundaberg Railway Museum, Hinkler Hall of Aviation, Alexandra Park Zoo, Bundaberg Bus, Australian Sugarcane Railway, Ritchie's Jewelers, Playhouse Theatre, Amanda Lavender Farm, Cane 2 Coal, Bagara Berries. The first one I actually know this place is the weirdest places. I didn't even realise that. Bundaberg Train, Bourbon Street, Mamino Gourmet Ice Cream, Waterworks, Brothers Sports Club, the Bundaberg Barrel, Vintner's Secret Vineyard, Bundaberg Ginger Beer, Bundaberg Airport, Lady Musgrave Island, and Munby Post Turtle Center. Once again, all of these pieces are the same. I'm starting to get really mad now. Like 3 monopolies in a row. The pieces are all just identical. At least, even if I do give the other one shit, at least they all have like different pieces. This last one, thankfully, is just normal pieces. The pieces are the dog, the cat, the car, the boat, the hat, the wheelbarrow, the shoe, and the condom. So overall, this is a weird version. I have no idea what like over half of these places even are. But like once again, it's Bundaberg. What are you gonna do? It's like Bundaberg is like such a strange place to do. I doubt like most people watching will even know what Bundaberg is. So if you go to Bundaberg regularly like me, yeah, sure, get this one. But if you don't, nah, weird. Next up is the Family Guy one, which I have not played yet. Because I got it for Christmas this year, which was a few days ago, and I haven't had the time to play this one yet, but I'm surprised it took me so long to get this one, since Family Guy has been my favourite show for years now, but this one, it was pre-owned, of course. I don't know if they sell this one anymore, this one's pretty old, but don't buy pre-owned Monopolies. I only have 3 of them. I won't tell you which one it is. I think you can tell which one is pre-owned just by looking at this, but this one does not include the $1 pieces, nor does it include the instructions, which is very annoying. For this one, the board is Chris's Closet. This is why I love this show. Happy-Go-Lucky Toys, Volcano Insurance, Peter's Fishing Boat, Dagamouth's Cave, Seamus's Lighthouse, Newport Harbour, Geronimo's Place, The Cable Transmitter, West Quahog, Asian Town, The Hinden Peter, James Woods High School, Buddy's Yancey Junior High, Hugs and Kisses Daycare, the Channel 5 News, Al Harrington's Wacky Raving Inflatable Arm Flailing Tube Men Warehouse and Emporium Route 2 and Weekend Pog, Pawtucket Pats from the Willy Wonka episode, The Pedicopter. This is why I love this show, the Pedicopter. The Clan, the Goldman's Pharmacy, the Water Tower, Cleveland's Deli, which, if I'm being honest, I forgot was even in the show. Mayor West's Mansion, Quagmire's House, Spooner Street, the Pope-mobile, nice. Pudismint Mansion, Workplace, and I love that Mayfair is Pretoria, obviously. The country of our Lord and Saviour. For the pieces of this one, I love these pieces despite they look kind of cursed up close. It is Peter, Lewis, Chris, Stewie, and Brian, and Meg, which I tumbled over, so you guys don't have to look at that. But once again, so it didn't include the instructions since it was pre-owned. Didn't include the $1 bills, which was Meg, obviously. Nobody likes Meg, but yeah. So overall, I've not played this one yet, but it looks like it's the exact same as the normal one, except most everything else is different. Just it looks different. It looks amazing. I'm sorry, this looks so good. If you're a fan of Family Guy and a fan of Monopoly, 100% pick this one up. Next up is the South Park one, which, so I went for a bit of a during the winter of this year, I went for a bit of a South Park phase, but what I did was I didn't stop doing South Park stuff, so obviously I picked up the Monopoly. I remember this one was a great version. Places on this one being Kenny's House at Soto Sopa, which is hilarious to say this over from that one episode. Mr. Hankey's House, 737, Tom's Wine Plaza, Bijao Cinema, Photo Dojo, Community Center, Nefesto Genetic Engineering Range, Hell's Pass Hospital, City Hall, The Helicopter, Crunchy's Microbo, Skeeter's Wine Bar, The City Walk, Canada, the Canadian border, PC Delta, and this I didn't mention this one for a reason. PC Delta Fraternity House, Future Express, Community Park, Waisins, Tiny Corp, Whistling Willies, Stark's Pond, which for some reason, why does this one look so good? Like the most detail put into it. It looks like such a great place. The bus stop, South Park Elementary, Kyle's Toilet, Pee-wee's Splash Town, and obviously, Cartman Land is the Mayfair. Okay, so the pieces in this came up, honestly, probably like my favorite in the whole series. Well, no, not the whole series. Every Monopoly I've got, these probably my favorite pieces. They look just amazing. They look better. They look like 20 times better in my opinion than Snow Day does. But yeah, it's Stan, Kyle, Cartman, Kenny, Butters, and Token. Which Token's kind of like a weird choice. I mean, who else you gonna pick? Like I don't know, pick at least pick I don't know. Randy, since he's like the main character at this point in the show, but I get why, since he's like double the size of these characters, whatever. This version is amazing. 100% recommend this one. If you watch South Park, this one is just amazing. Buy it. So next up is Monopoly the Disney Edition, which I got pre-owned from book fair. Not a book fair, like some random garage sale. It was good. It was like I got it for like $15, which was a pretty good price, but it was pre-owned. I don't think this one came with instruction. This one didn't come with instructions, obviously, since it's pre-owned. But this one's pretty like. So I got this one. I'm not even a Disney fan. For a while this year, my favorite movie was Fantasia. My favorite movie of all time was Fantasia. So I bought this one thinking I was a Disney fan, and I actually watched the Disney movie. And I'm sorry, Disney really isn't for me. Just Fantasia exclusively. Okay, so the board, which is really cool, has this massive pop-up Disney castle in the middle, which is pretty cool. The places The Rescuers, obviously I finished the worst Disney movie, The Fox and the Hound, Toy Story, Dumbo. I wrote free parking there because for whatever reason it didn't come with that card, so I just made that one free parking. It was originally Sleeping Beauty, Peter Pan, Alice in Wonderland, I think Magic Wand, Lady and the Tramp, Snow White, Finding Nemo, Cinderella, Pinocchio, Jungle Book, 101 Dalmatians, The Little Mermaid, Bambi, Monsters Inc., Lilo and Stitch, Mulan, Pixie Dust, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Pocahontas, Beauty and the Beast, Tarzan, The Incredibles, Aladdin, The Lion King is the Mayfair. So once again, I have not seen the majority of these films. I'm really pissed that didn't include Fantasia, the best Disney movie, but what can you do? Okay, so I think at least the pieces in this version are cool. With the pieces being Dumbo, I think Lady and the Tramp. I think that is Snow White, Pinocchio. I think that's Peter Pan, and I have no idea who Sky is in the end. Just some gay guy in his undies. But yeah, this is a pretty good edition. I like the pop-up Disney castle, but I wish I knew more places, and they at least included one of the anthologies. Disney, come on, don't forget they exist. Okay, so next up is Rick and Morty. This one I got a few. I've yet to watch Rick and Morty. It's still on my watch list, but back in the day in 2019, I collected all of the merch for no reason other than I thought I was cool for liking a big adult show. But yeah, at the very least, the board looks pretty good. But I have no idea what the majority of these places are. So there's Howie Hepson High School, Needful Things, Bone Train, Anatomy Park, Earth C-137, Gazor Pezorp, Blips and Chips, Microverse, Gear World, Joey Boy, Zero One Ship, Fantasy World, Pluto, Purge Planet, Nuptia for Pawn Shop Planet, Unity's Planet, SS Independence, Saint Gloopy Noops Hospital, Coromulon Dimension, Miniverse, Citadel of Wicks, Bird Person Planet, Planet Squanch, Dwarf Terrace 9, Beta 7 Ship, Morty's Bedroom, and Wick's Garage. As for the pieces, I've gotten no idea what these pieces are. I'm sorry, I think this is like a Ninja Blade, spaceship, a boxer, and you like push the button, something explodes, a hat, and I know this is Rick's teleportation moment that he teleports for universes with. Overall, I think this is the decent. If I watch Rick and Morty, I'm sure I'd like it more. But okay, so next up is Star Wars. So this one, back in the day, I used to be like a massive Star Wars geek. I don't watch movies anymore since I think it's kind of boring. But, yeah, I remember. I don't know, I hated this one. I played it once for like 20 minutes back in the day and I hated it. So, let's go to water. As for the board, I forgot what the majority of these places were, but it's different. So it's Kashyyyk. Oh, it's just planets. Okay, so Hoth, Genesis, Dagobah, Tatooine, Camino, Endor, and Coruscant. But something I find strange about this one is like, not strange. Something I find great about this one is the pieces are really good. So you have, I think this is Luke, Darth Vader, Black Guy, and I'm sorry, I don't know who this guy is called, but and Kylo Ren. I find it weird they have the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy, not the prequel trilogy. But what can you do? So now for the ranking. At the bottom is Monopoly Junior Rolleecoaster, because, of course. Next is Monopoly Star Wars, because I don't really like Star Wars anymore. This is just based on my personal opinions. I'm sorry if your opinions just like you love Star Wars, but I don't like Star Wars. I'm sorry. Next stop is Rick and Morty, just because I don't know what the places are. Once again, these are just based off my opinions. If you have a problem with it, go and make your own thing. This is my thing. It's my list. Next up is, you guessed it, Monopoly Disney, because of my personal opinions on Disney. Next up is Bundaberg, because like just the places they picked for this one are just so obscure and weird, and I don't know why they picked the majority of them, but like once again, it's Bundaberg. What places are you going to pick? I guess. Next up is this Monopoly Junior, because of nostalgia. Fight me. Next is Red Center, because it's just kind of strange. The places I picked were really strange. Just the whole thing didn't feel like they did because they wanted to. They did it to promote businesses. There's Gold Coast, because I have no idea what the majority of the places are. I find it strange, and it's just lazy because they didn't have they have just new pieces. Only thing different about it. The rest is the board and the chance cards and community chest. Next up is Brisbane, Australia, and then Cheaters, because I don't really remember much from Cheaters Edition, but I do remember really liking it. It is Super Mario. It is Pac-Man, because I really like the game mechanism of the arcade machine. Then South Park, because I really like South Park. Number 1 is Family Guy. Okay, so yes, I know I have made 5 videos this year, which is way too little. I just really have not been motivated to upload this year at all. I'm sorry if I sound different in this one. Stuttered quite a bit just because it's been so long since I've been in front of a camera. Well, not so long, just I do it so little. I expect I'm not going to upload much next year, probably less than this year if that's even possible. But in 2026, I'm getting a computer, so I will be able to edit my videos good. I want to start uploading more in 2026. I don't know if I will. If I get motivated, I will. But yep. And I hope you enjoyed, and bye.